My name is Mmakoena Tracey Dipela, aka Mmakoena. From Mapela, Ramabusela village. I'm a village girl. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm also a farmer. I'm a go-get-it girl. I'm a self-starter. I'm always out there trying to push new things, trying to get people involved. I just love seeing opportunities and make them happen. Mapela, it's just a small, boring, and very hot village with a resourceful land. I'm a farmer. I saw a gap in that. Well, although I didn't really grow up in Mapela, I went to primary. But it's closed now, just across the road. I went to the primary there, but then I moved to Gauteng. I went to Afropreneur Secondary School. I did my high school there, and I grew up in Tembisa. I got to be street smart. I got exposed to a lot of things, like a ghetto child, you know what I'm saying? I got to see the pollution. Like you can see there's no pollution here, but you get to see so much in Tembisa. Like there's so much people there, and it was just a mixed breed. I got to be strong, resilient, because it's just seeing big small things at the same time. So yeah. It's my daughter. I would say that because I see myself in her, so that inspires me a lot. It clearly I inspire myself, you see, yeah. But basically, when I see her, I just see she reminds me of where I started and where I need to be. I always wanted to have or run a company. I always wanted to have my own company. I'm just from a village where there's so much opportunities, and all I want to see is just seeing it grow, economically as well. Most of us, we didn't really actually know what we want to actually be, until you actually, I actually didn't actually know what I want to be until, it was just that whole fascination of being a dreamer, you know what I'm saying? So you just go from here to there, and finally you find who you really are, your purpose. Just like any other child, a doctor or a pilot, but throughout my learning in high school, I got interested in doing IT. I was studying law. I kind of dropped out, but when I was studying there, I always saw myself as a bigger person than just being in court and solving people's crime and what's not. I always said, one day I will own a law firm. I'm not gonna be in court to me. I will own a law firm. So yeah, basically I'm born with this thing of just being, an entrepreneur. I was working at a retail store in Woodmead, Echo Unlimited. I remember the way I used to wear the clothes. People now started asking me if I was the ambassador, So yeah, while I was working there, there was a guy that came and kind of offered me a job. I got a job offer to Durban. Now there I was running the company. I was doing marketing for them. So through that, I had learned to do my own thing. As I always wanted or anticipated to own my own company. So at that time, I knew I had all I needed to start my company. So in 2017, I decided to come back home. And in fact, even my mother will always tell me that there's a lot of business opportunities back at home. So I was like, let me just take a chance and go back home. And indeed, I came back home in 2017. I just looked around and did my research on what is it that I can really bring, and I saw the gap in digital print media. That's your internet cafe and all your printing. You know, people travel far. Like, this is just maybe the quarter to what Mahayeng is. They still boma laden down far. So people will travel that much to town just to get such services. My business is located in Phala, village. It's just on the main road via going to Bakimbek. I had one temp, one permanent, which she just recently went back to school, and now I'm just working on 2 temps. We do business cards, we do printing and copy. We're just a variety of a printing house. I am a farmer.
Yeah.
So I'm a farm girl. Basically, it's just a vegetable farming. We also want to go into livestock, since you have a lot of water scarce issues in Mmakoena. So farming is part of economy. You know, we eat. It's a farmer. You know, whatever we're wearing, it's a farmer. So I'm just all about getting the opportunities and make them happen. I wouldn't say I'm there as yet, because if I would say I'm successful now is at least if I would at least get a long-term contract or service, you know, that I'll be doing, but which I'm pushing. What I am successful of is the fact that I managed to run a business, and it's female owned, you know, youth and black. So yeah, that one is a pickup for me, and I'm also pledging to other entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs, to just keep pushing. There is a whole lot of change. I've also been attending a whole lot of trainings for entrepreneurs. So that has shifted so much about from where I started to where I am right now. I know how to manage time. There's just so much things that you need to learn as an entrepreneur as well. Give time to learning, because it's just the only way you're going to succeed. So I've been pushing, I've been learning so much that from where I started, I feel that right now I'm ready for any big achievements. Like, it's not going to be about feeling the pressure of buying big cars and what's on. I know exactly, like, on how to be strategic about being in business. I'm born a leader. You know, I'm a creative. You know, like everything, it's even in the store. I just had to create it. You know, I created myself. So I set my standards of life so high. It really doesn't depend on a 9 to 5. I have so much love about what I do, and just to see you know, a success, you know, a living way, a lifestyle way, everything, it's just easy. The vision is just to improve socio-economic status. Also just to push a movement involving women and children, fighting poverty, you know, body shaming, realizing and recognizing our self-worth. You need thorough counseling with finances, because at some point you don't know what money to use, how much you should pay yourself and all that. So in so many times you need to be able to know the difference between a business money and your personal money. You'd find other people using their business cards, go the clubs and what's or not, which it doesn't reflect well, you know, with investors and all that. So you need to be able to know how much business should have, and how much as a director or an employee or employer, how much you should pay yourself. You need to love what you do. You need to keep consistency, keep going. No matter what people say or what happens, you just have to keep going. Just keep fighting. You know, in life there's so much battles that we are fighting, and always remember that you are the only person that's going to fight or get through of those battles. You're the only person. You need to depend on yourself. That's how you're going to make it in life. Don't expect too much from people. Expect yourself to be great, and you'll be great.